They want to take it from me, but run around with a
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. And we got a special game for you tonight. This one part of the NBA Cup. Moments away, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the San Antonio Spurs. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They're obviously disappointed with how things are going. Momentum working right now against them.
Well, I think for the Spurs, they've started this year as well as they could have hoped. Playing great basketball, probably exceeding preseason expectations.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. The Cell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Wesley in at the point guard. And for the Suns, deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Nurkic is out there with Lyles. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Greg is a player. How long does the excitement of a new season last?
I'd say it starts to wear off right about now. You got to start bringing your own motivation to every game, and you need to provide your own energy.
Nailed from three-point land.
Well, that's a nice bit of space, and Johnson was locked and loaded for that catch-and-shoot jumper.
Booker the pass to Brooks. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Wesley. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Now, here's Lyles. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. A nice shot by Booker.
Every chance he gets, Booker willing to take that shot. A consistent three-point shooter.
Wesley the pass to Johnson. And here is Wesley. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Booker against Wesley. Booker outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Free throw good, Booker. The all-time leader in NBA wins, of course, the great Spurs coach Greg Popovich. So here is a guy who's a peer. What makes him so special, Stan?
Well, first of all, Greg Popovich is not a peer of mine, Kevin. I would never be that presumptuous. This guy is an absolute icon in the coaching world. I think from the outside, I think what makes him so special is he's never looked at himself that way. He's never rested on his laurels. He's a guy that's always evolving and trying to get better.
I love that assessment, but I do think you're his peer.
Not in any way.
Now here's Beal. Last game out, he had 14. Shoots over Vassell. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the shot goes in.
Yeah, the paint is Sohan's go-to area as a scorer. He feels emboldened to attack inside.
Beal, the pass to Lyles. Now here's Booker. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Booker's got 8 points.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for him.
So for Phoenix, their last game a loss to Dallas. Brooks dishes to Booker. Brooks setting the pick for Booker. Rebounded by the Spurs. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
Yeah, plenty of familiarity in this matchup. Last season, they were knocked out of the playoffs by this club.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 3-point game. Nurkic the pass to Beal. Second chance shot. Nice defense by Vassell.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Pass to Wesley. Here's Wembanyama. He's guarded by Nurkic, and the basket is good.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
And Booker kicks to Nurkic. It's Beal on the wing, covered by Vassell. Beal can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Pass to Nurkic. With the shot. Good defense by Wembanyama.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Booker against Wesley. Sohan with the ball. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Booker looking around. There's the 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. San Antonio's gone, just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Here's Wesley. Now, here's Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Hands it from downtown. Johnson's got 6.
Yeah, look at Johnson dialing it in from long distance.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Here they come, fans. It's your one and only
a chance now to see where teams stand in the early stages of the NBA Cup.
And a lot can still change before we get to the knockout round. But one thing we know at this point, this competition has really added some excitement to the regular season since it started.
Here's Beal, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
And the whole floor is open for Beal. He has the mechanics to make a shot from just about anywhere.
Wesley the pass to Sohan. Here's Wesley. Wembanyama down low. He's guarded by Nurkic. Now some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, or when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against a guy that good.
Suns trail by 6. Booker finds Nurkic. Beal with it. Vassell grabs the board.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Wiles. This one for 3. They grab their own miss. And yes, it's good.
Yeah, offensively, Beal is a smooth operator.
Spurs leading by 4. Wembanyama passes to Vassell. Now Johnson. Wembanyama with it. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you. Booker the pass to Wiles. Pass to Nurkic, and here is Brooks. Nurkic setting the pick for Booker. Off target with his 3. So for Phoenix, their last game a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
And Beal kicks to Booker. Shoots over Wesley. Again, the miss by Booker.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
And so Brooks will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing here by 8. Shoots over Vassell. And the Suns miss again. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 19-7 run. Lets it go from 14. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And the Suns here with a different look. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Nurkic. O'Neal comes in for Trey Lyles. Allen's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Jones subbed in for Devin Booker. Suns trail by 10. With the step back. Here's Beal. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Outside, Jones. Now Beal to the middle. They need this one. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 16 points.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Here's Beal. Basket made. That's his third of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Wembanyama passes to Barnes. Wembanyama against O'Neal. Wembanyama, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
A kick out to O'Neal. Buries the long-range jumper. And now it's only a 5-point Spurs lead.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. And he uses the glass on the layup. 18 points for him.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter of the game. The shot by Beal, no good.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in. Suns trail by 10. Pass to O'Neal. Allen with it. Shoots from the high post. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Spurs passing it around. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line.
Third team foul. Shooting for San Antonio, Charles Bassey at the line for two.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Allen driving to the basket. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Over to the wing. Barnes outside. Over Allen. Barnes can't get it to go. And here is Allen. Fires the three. It's good from long range. Allen's got 5. And Wembanyama outside. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. And we'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
And so Booker will bring it up. For the Phoenix Suns, they'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that will be the middle game of this three-game homestand. On the floor for San Antonio, Wembanyama is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Branham in at the 1. Now here's Barnes. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Booker pulls it in. Lets it go from deep. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Barnes against Allen. Here's Wembanyama for 3. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Allen, that's good. And eventually every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Yeah, and Wembanyama is working to become more efficient from that mid-range area.
Booker, right side. O'Neal finds Jones. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Branham, the pass to Wembanyama. He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Allen outside. Back to Booker. The 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Branham. He had 16 points in the win against Toronto.
Look, he kept finding ways to get to the free throw line. He knew the other team couldn't stop him, so he just continued to punish them at the line.
Wembanyama with the bucket.
And they continue to control the glass.
Suns trail by 9. Booker with it. 24-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama too much inside.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Richards. They set the pick. Nobody near Allen. Sinks the three-pointer. Allen's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Suns.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Out to the wing. Wembanyama down low. O'Neal's there. And again, Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Jones, the pass to Richards. Allen for the 3. The rebound by Champagnie. Spurs leading by 10. Here's Branham. Hasn't made one yet. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, I love physical guards like Branham. Playing hard down low.
Jones kicks to Booker. They set the screen. For three, Wembanyama with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Who's got ball? Here's Bassi. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
Wembanyama, no good. Suns trail by 12. Here's Booker. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Booker's got 10.
And this coaching staff in love with Booker's ability to create his own shot. It's a part of his game that's come a long way.
Here's Branham. Barnes outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wembanyama. Buries it down low. Wembanyama has got the lead up to 12 now for San Antonio.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Jones for three. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Suns. Booker, no good.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Wembanyama down low. O'Neal's there. And that one's good. Wembanyama.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Pass to Allen. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game. Hey, Coach Van Gundy, what advice would you give to the teams that are rebuilding around their young players?
Well, generally, Kevin, what I would say is get some veteran leadership, some veteran presence on your team also, so that you have guys that can show the young guys what professionalism is and help them in their adjustment to the NBA.
Yeah, getting the right kind of veteran, right, with the right kind of message.
That's a great point. Just having an older guy is not the answer.
Well, Devin Vassell has flown under the radar for a long time and passed a lot of fans, Coach, but we've seen it. He can fill it up.
Yeah, Kevin, look, he is an outstanding shooter. He's got great footwork. He can score at all 3 levels. He reminds you a bit of DeMar DeRozan, but maybe even with more of a 3-point shot.
And that one falls for Vassell.
Well, when you watch Vassell, it's easy to see why scoring comes so natural to him.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
Now, here's Lyons. And Booker puts up a deep 3. Rebound by Sohan.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA is investing heavily in Africa. Spurs coach Greg Popovich said, every year it seems there are more and more African players in the league. It's become a very important part of the scouting world and the development in worldwide basketball. Kevin, the Basketball Without Borders program and NBA Africa are bearing fruit.
It's been successful, that's for sure. Now Wesley. Shoots a 3. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Booker. 13 points in the game. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got his 16th rebound on the night. Vassell finds Sohan. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Oh, good with the triple. Last game for the Spurs. They pick up the W against the Raptors. Booker outside. Rebound by Sohan. San Antonio leading by 13. Pass to Wesley. Now Vassell. Wembanyama, a screen on Booker. Vassell. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. The Suns making a change here. Jones is checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Charles Massey, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Suns trail by 13. Outside, Jones. And it's Beal in the corner. Lyles, it's a screen for Beal. And it's Lyles in the corner. It's good.
Nice, unselfish passing there by Beal. He knows he can't do it all by himself.
San Antonio leading by 11. Wesley the pass to Bassey. Vassell outside. Pass to Wesley. Three-pointer on the way. It's hauled in by the Suns. Now here's Brooks. 14 points from him the last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Jones, no one around him. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. San Antonio's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Johnson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
That shot misses. Nice D from Brooks. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
Out to the right wing. Sohan with the ball. Lyles there. 4 on the clock. Here's Wesley. No good from outside. Suns trail by 8. Pass to Brooks. Johnson against Nurkic. Outside, Beal from downtown. Rebounded by the Spurs. Massey's got 4 rebounds in this game. Johnson, wide open, he fires. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
And people thought Beal was just a shooter out of college, but he rounded out his game when he learned how to finish through contact.
Here's Sohan after the made shot from Bradley Beal. They could use a bucket. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lyles got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Spurs making a switch here. Adams checked in. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of the game. There's Beal with the 3. They get it back. Nurkic a screen on Wesley. Jones the pass to Nurkic. Shot clock at 5. And here's Brooks from outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Now just a 3-point Spurs lead. And here is Vassell. A 17-point game for him in the win against Toronto.
Yeah, and I thought he was locked in defensively. Got it! Oh, what a hit! That is such a tough shot. Well, that's a gut punch to him to have. Just demoralizing.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, in a close game, what makes the difference in the second half?
Lots of things, you know. It's a game of mistakes. It's a game of playing well. Who knows?
Always love your philosophy, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot.
Greetings, everyone. Let's first take a look at the players of the week in both conferences. Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every team in the league, so I'd like to ask him first, Ernest.
Well, everybody wanted me, Kenny. Don't be jealous. I say LA is way up there. You know, because you're always home. Especially during the 3P days. It was very, very hot there.
Yeah, you kind of set yourself up for that one, Jeff.
I know.
All right, getting back to this game now, and the sensational play from Victor Wembanyama.
Come on now, Wembanyama has a major impact at both ends. Possibly a generational talent. Time will tell, but he's showing it all tonight.
There might be some Lou Alcindor in this kid. You know who I'm talking about? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The length, the toughness. But like you said, we've got to see more.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
Got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Let's get an update on Devin Booker. What's the status, David?
Hey guys, I got an update from the Suns' head athletic trainer, and unfortunately it sounds pretty serious. It's amazing he's good to come back into the game. In fact, Kevin, he's already back in the game.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Brooks is out there with Lyles, and it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. To the paint, here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
And Johnson plays with a lot of power, especially close to the basket.
Brooks outside. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Back to Booker. Booker hammers it down.
2 emphatic points. Devin Booker.
Spurs leading by 6. Out to the right wing. There's a good screen. And it's Sohan missing. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Booker. Booker taking the hit.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
Sohan with the ball. Johnson with a screen on Lyles. A nice shot by Sohan.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Suns trail by 7. Booker outside. Brooks with no one around. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Johnson, the pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, tough shot.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Nurkic setting the pick for Brooks. The three-pointer, no good. San Antonio leading by 9. Here's Sohan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Sohan's got 7 points for the quarter.
Such a unique player. Jeremy Sohan can score anywhere on the floor. He does great things for his team.
Brooks outside. Brooks can't get that one to fall.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Suns moving the ball around. Booker. And the Suns miss again.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Wesley from beyond the arc. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. Suns trail by 13. Booker with it. He's guarded by Johnson. And Booker kicks to Beal. To stop the run. Connects from three-point range. Beal's got 11 points.
And this is his bread and butter. Give Beal these looks from deep, and he is going to knock them down.
To the left side wing. Here's Sohan. Rebound by the Suns. Outside, Beal with the drive. Pass to Lyles. Launches it. Rebound by Johnson.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
A nice shot by Sohan. Sohan's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now here's Beal. And he converts the layup. Beal's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Vassell with it. Wembanyama outside. Wembanyama, a screen. Vassell, no good.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Stan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there's so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send a second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
That's right. Allen's checked in for Phoenix. And San Antonio also making a switch. Branham's checked in.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Lets it go with a 3. And it's Sohan missing. Suns trail by 8. And Beal kicks to Booker. And the rejection by Wembanyama. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Spurs on defense. Outside for Beal. Launches a 3. Drills it from outside. Beal's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Suns. Vassell, a screen on Brooks. And the dunk by Sohan.
Jeremy Sohan, an emphatic 2 points.
Beal, the pass to Brooks. Allen for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Pass to Wesley. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Phoenix. On Friday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls. And then on Sunday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for that game against the Knicks, it's one that I'm excited for. A couple of teams that play exciting basketball meeting up early in the season.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
He's perfect from the line this time.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Outside, Beal. Pass to Nurkic. Trying his luck from deep. Rebounded by the Spurs. Vassell's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. To the inside, Wembanyama. The shot is good off the backboard. Wembanyama's got 41. Booker. 19 points in the game. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Beal. He's got 16.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Here's Branham. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Beal. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
First and foremost, Bradley Beal is a scorer. He's always working the angles, trying to find his next opening to attack, and it rarely takes him long.
And the first one drops. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. That's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Vassell, the bounce pass. Wembanyama, a screen on Brooks. And it's Sohan missing. Suns trail by 4. Allen kicks to Beal. Shot from the wing. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for San Antonio?
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Clock at 6. And here's Booker from the arc. A rebound by the Spurs. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Well, after draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
It's Wesley on the wing, defended by Booker. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. He can't get it to go.
And his shot just hasn't been there in this one. Luckily, his team has been able to make up the difference.
Allen kicks to Beal. 1:56 left in the third quarter. He gets it in there.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Wembanyama against Nurkic. They get the rebound. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Suns trail by 7. Beal, the pass to Booker. Allen for 3. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Allen's got 17 now.
and he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
You let them run your dancing shoes at home. Oh, that's nice.
Some changes for Phoenix. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Nurkic. O'Neal comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Jones subbed in for Devin Booker. .122 left in the third. Here's Branham. Pass to Malone. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Suns trail by 4. And that one's good. Beal's got 14 points now in the second half.
Beal is always a scoring threat, but right now we're seeing what happens when he's in the zone.
Pass to Branham. It's Vassell on the wing. Malone, a screen on Beal. Vassell. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Beal against Vassell. Here's Malone. Sweet little floater. Malone's got his first bucket of the night.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Now Beal for the lead. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. His stat line has been terrific. As the quarter ends, he's already got a double-double. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Harrison Barnes is out there with Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the 2 spot. That shot is off. Good D by Booker. Suns trailing. Outside, Jones. Pass to Richards. Now here's Allen, covered by Barnes. And it's Allen slamming it down.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Yeah, guys, they've shown a ton of character in making this comeback. Now they've got to finish the job.
Now Wembanyama, guarded by O'Neal. Wembanyama gets the bucket. Wembanyama's got 46 points.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Allen for the 3. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Here's Branham. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 1.
When he gets the ball inside, Branham knows not to waste a good scoring opportunity.
Richards with it. Pass to Allen. There's the pick. A 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Barnes outside. It's Wembanyama, top of the key. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, as we know, Wembanyama has all the tools to become an all-time great. He just needs to focus on becoming more efficient.
Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Wesley's checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Suns leading. Down low, here's Booker. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And it's the Spurs ball. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Wesley the pass to Wembanyama. Over Booker. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Well, that's a look they'll take every time down the floor. But even with the soft interior defense, they can't seem to convert it.
The Spurs shooting 47%, pretty solid. Here's Branham, defended by Booker. Branham, good. And the Spurs lead by 1. Suns have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pass to Allen. Shot from 12. And he gets the jumper to drop. Allen's got 10 points in the quarter.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Here's San Antonio. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. To the left wing. Here's Wembanyama. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Wembanyama has got 49 points in the game. Pass to Brooks. To the inside. Jones dishes to Allen. Three-pointers off the mark. The Spurs have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Shots good by Wesley.
Well, passing may not be a highlight of Branham's game, but he's not a selfish guy who will just force his own shot.
Pass to Richards. Here's Allen. And they pick up 2. Allen's got 29 in the game.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
And here is Wesley. Here's Bassett. Here's Wembanyama. Brooks covering from in close. Good, that's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Pass to Brooks. It's Allen on the wing. They set the pick over Barnes. Richards passes to Allen. It's up a 3. Bassey pulls it in. Bassey's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here is Barnes. Allen defending. And the dunk by Barnes.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
No good from Booker.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Count it. Wesley's got 5 points in the quarter.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Allen for 3. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game. Now Wesley. Pass to Bassey. To the paint. Here's Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Now Booker. They set the pick from outside the arc. And you know who? Devin Booker.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the second half.
Wesley the pass to Barnes. Here's Branham. Spurs working the ball around now. Nice shot by Wembanyama, no good. Booker outside. Bassey pulls it in. Bassey's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Wesley the pass to Branham. Another shot. He's off on that one. Good D by Booker. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Now here's Jones. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Bassey's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Wesley. San Antonio again missing. Suns trail by 4. Allen kicks to Jones. Back to Allen. And the layup's good off the glass. Allen's got 34 points.
Boy, in a close game, it's nice to have him on your side. He's gone 7 of 9 here in the 4th to give them some life.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. the Suns, Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Nick Richards. Lyle comes in for Brooks, and Beal subbed in for Tyus Jones. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Turns it over there, but that's his first of the contest. He's done a good job of minimizing mistakes on the end.
Brooks checked in for Allen. For Phoenix, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Deal with a screen on Wesley. Booker up top. It's all evened up. Booker's got 24.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Wembanyama, a screen on Brooks. Wembanyama down low. He's guarded by Nurkic, and it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Pass to Booker, and here is Wiles. Booker up top, covered by Wesley. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Wesley, the pass to Johnson. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. And good. And takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
You gotta love seeing Wembanyama get assertive in an important moment.
And Booker kicks to Beal. The trade. And Wesley pulls it down. Wesley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Sohan. Wembanyama, a screen. And it's Sohan missing.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easy.
Here's Booker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, they've got to be careful. A big key to beating them is keeping Booker off the line as much as possible.
Cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Anytime Devin Booker is sent to the line, it's a win for his offense. It's pretty much automatic, and it's been that way since he entered the league.
No luck that time either. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Inside, Sohan. It's hauled in by Lyle.
Well, he didn't go up very strong there, and the defense was able to just push him off his shot.
Booker gets through the contact and puts it in.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
Wesley with the ball. Here's Wembanyama. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Here's the Suns with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. San Antonio with the rebound. 52 seconds left to play here in the 4th.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Seconds left in the game. Wembanyama down low. Looking on Nurkic. And yep, another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 16-6 run.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're down by 5. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Here's Vassell. And the 3 off target. And that's an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. 17 foul. At the line for 2, Yusuf Nurkic.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
Tries it from 19, and the shot falls short this time.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
So the Suns win it, and tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standing.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Grayson Allen.